Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today I want to talk about Amberlynn Reid. So fun fact about Amberlynn, she is the first individual I ever did a tarot reading on my channel. So she holds a special place in my heart. It's just someone who I have done a reading on, and we've just kind of seen some updates from her. So a little bit of updates on her. I do watch her content. So she's officially been moved into Oklahoma now for 3 months at her new place, and she has been there. She's been hanging out a lot with her mom. She hasn't really found a partner. She's done a lot on TikTok, and she seems to be kind of living her best single Lynn life. So what I wanted to do here today was do a reading on what she has kind of coming up here in 2024 and see what our girl has got in store, as she is kind of, I believe, going to be looking for love, trying to figure her own self out, what she wants to do, and yeah. I do know also, as a side and caveat note, I am in the community, and I did see that there is a post or video that came out around from Mr. Snowflake. And he was doing a reading, or he was doing an interview with one of her exes on her time with Amber about, oh my goodness, probably 10, 15 years ago. So a lot of people in the community are like, is this going to kind of break the internet when it comes to Amberlynn? So I also want to maybe touch a little bit on that. We'll see where the reading takes us and go from there. So without further ado, remember, everything I'm going to be stating here is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So everything I'm stating is my opinion and not a fact. Psychic downloads, reading tarot cards, and the such and such. So yeah, with those items out of the way, the other things I want to go into are the decks that I'm using today. So I will be using the Intuit Tarot deck. I will be using the Shadow Love Tea Relationship Oracle deck, as we are always curious on what's going to be coming next for our girl. And then we're also going to be using the Tea Leaf Oracle deck as kind of some clarifiers, as well as just getting some other general information here for Amber on different aspects of her life and her career. So without further ado, I'm going to put these decks that we're not going to use right away to the side, and we'll get right into the tarot. So the really big first question I have related to Amber is, what is her 2024 kind of, like, what's going on in our girl's life? We've had there's been a lot of speculation online, in the forums, on Twitter, on community posts, Instagram, Reddit, about what is kind of coming for her. And is she been trolling us a lot? Like, is she trolling us? Is she trying to set herself up for a redemption arc when it comes to some of her like her newfound love, like things that she's been doing? So I believe, as you saw in the earlier screenshot, she was holding a buzzball. She's been drinking a lot in her videos. I believe she's also just admitted recently to smoking her THC pen, or vape, I believe, a lot. And there's some pushback from the community, especially considering her mom, I believe, was a recovering addict, allegedly, from, I think, alcohol and other substances. So people are like, and her mom's her major driver, so like, you're putting your mom around these substances again. And so there's been a lot of pushback from the community and concern and other things like that. So let's just take a look here at Miss Amberlynn and see what is kind of just going on generally in her life right now. Like, where is she? What are things that she's kind of worried about? And the like. So the first thing, let's just look at where Amber is right now. Two of Coins. Overcommitment, poor choices, scattered, dropping the ball, overwhelmed and disorganized. Ooh, interesting. So, seeing that as like where she's at right now in the grand scheme of things, I wonder if she's having some interesting. So, what I'm picking up here from this card is just as like a general energy read on her right now. It feels like there might be an overcommitment, or she's like, I have this bit. I'm going to go with the bit. It'll get me money. It'll get me stuff. It'll get the people talking. This, that, and the other thing. And I'm wondering if instead of being like, this is just a bit, it's now turning into a habit. She has been known to troll or kind of make up storylines for people to kind of follow along with, and kind of be like critical of, just to get people talking, and reaction channels and others just like making more content so people go to her channel to click like and view to get her essentially more money for her channel and what she's making from YouTube and AdSense and the like. So this makes me feel like that's the intention behind it, but the bit is potentially becoming more than she bit off more than she can chew in a little bit, is like what I'm getting there. Where it's like the bit is not becoming a bit no more, it's becoming a habit. Okay, looking at just some external influences. 6 of Wands. Interesting. So outside influences, like, or I should just say influence is kind of affecting her from the outside. So vain, conceited, self-centered, failure, disgrace, narcissism, show off, being a follower, egocentric, are some of the keywords here on the card. It's like pride before fall. So, so seeing that with Amber and where she's at right now, it makes me really feel that like there's, yes, it could be outside pressures, but knowing Amber, it feels like externally she might be putting a lot of stuff on herself, or from her audience, where it's like this is all happening, and it's like this is where she's at, and like kind of her overcommitment to the bit. It's now like, shit, I've overcommitted to the bit. I didn't plan to overcommit to the bit. I didn't plan to make this a habit, and now she's like, but you know what? Screw it. I gotta move forward with it to prove everyone wrong, is kind of the vibe I'm getting. She is the director of her own life, and everyone is just someone who gets to watch it, is what I'm feeling here. Financially, just some things maybe financially. So we have justice reversed. Interesting. So guilt and blame are the keywords here, but just seeing this here for Amber, we'll look into that just a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, shucks. What else we got here? The Star reversed. The Hanged Man reversed. Oh, honey. The 7 of Cups reversed. Okay. I'm just gonna pull the rest here. The Devil reversed. Oh boy. The 3 of Cups upright. And the 5 of Swords. Okay. So, looking at all of this, I'm going to try and get this all on the same screen so you can see everything. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay. I think I got everything here on screen now so we can look at it together. Okay. So, yeah, when I was saying, like, okay, so we have a justice card here. So it's like karmic avoidance, unfair victimization, cancel culture, being shamed, blamed, retribution, imbalance. Star reversed, Hangman reversed, 7 of Cups reversed, the Devil reversed. The whole, when it was like, okay, we can handle things, like things are like fine, and now it's like, just looking at what's coming up here for Amber, it feels like there is going to be a moment of time and or place here where her star or her shine is falling even more than it has. With the Hangman, it's like, yes, it could be on hold, could be delay tactics, lack of focus. However, I'm really feeling here that's like you're not letting go of something. Like something's not being let go of. Like we're not standing down from our hill. Like we're trying to like maintain what we have. Like we're not backing down. We're not letting go of shit. It's like, you know, that one person who can't let go of that one story from like 16 years ago, and that's the only interesting story that they've ever had about them, so they never stop talking about it because they can't let it go. Or like that one ex that you can't, that you're just like, it's like the one ex that you've always, it's the one that got away or the one that's caused you the most problems because you haven't gone to therapy to actually work it out. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting there with the Hangman. The Seven of Cups is like, you're making a decision, but like concrete and decisive. But then here's the Devil reverse. So physical or emotional, a word, negative karmic connections, toxic, energetic implants, codependency. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is like gathering of friends, groups, party people. Then the Five of Swords, which is all about, they call it shifting the energy. I like to see this as, this is like external fights, or like, it's like fighting against other people. It's conflict. It's standing your ground. It's like defending yourself, and it's like a little bit of chaos and, or wait, no, that's the Five of Wands. Interesting. So, interesting. Okay. So what I'm seeing here coming up, like seems to be like a big thing that's coming. This makes me want to look at the Casey situation. Allegedly, that's the video coming out here, or that has come out, probably by the time this video goes up. And I'm just looking at this as, oof. There feels like there's a whirlwind, or there's some negativity coming here, and it's like they're fighting tooth and nail and not standing down. Like, interesting. So that's just the general energy I'm feeling here for Amber. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. Miss Amber, you got a storm a-coming, it feels like. An internal storm and an external storm. So, let's take a look into this storm that seems to be a-coming here. Where it seems like a pretty big thing in your community. Where I think there's going to be people of your audience. Let's take a look. One more shuffle, and then we'll get in. So what we're going to look at here is definitely going to be, I think, what is this trouble coming in? How's it, like, what are things that we as a community can kind of look at to understand it better? And look at it from a lens that's not maybe jaded in one way or another. So we'll look at it. So we have the Seven of Swords. So this is Seven of Swords upright, which is like not what it seems. So what we have coming to us, like with this big thing, like with this big, essentially what I'm feeling is like it's either a video or a big bombshell kind of dropped on the community. It feels like this is not everything that we're seeing is what it is. So beware of, like, don't look too critically, or I shouldn't say don't look too critically, but look at what's being presented to you with an eye of understanding, empathy, as well as looking at things logically. I won't say that people are going to be, like, lying or anything. I don't believe that's the case, but, like, what it feels like is, in this kind of moment, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be taking the situation, taking the words, and modifying them to fit a narrative. Whether or not that narrative's true or not, I'm not sure. But I'm looking here as well. What I'm also kind of drawn to in this card is that the Seven of Swords um, is ruled by the moon in Aquarius. And the moon's all about secrets. But like Aquarius is also about the masses, the collective as a whole. So it's like secrets almost could be potentially being revealed to the masses as well. Is what I'm kind of feeling. Or like truths being told to the masses. Or things being revealed to the masses. Not everything will be true, not everything will be a lie. Or not everything will be a lie, but not everything will be a truth. So just seeing this from the community, like within it, like where the general just starting energy of everything, it's like look at stuff with a pretty critical eye. Outside influences, I think there's going to be some other people who are going to come into the community from this. We're going to get some new people that are fresh-eyed. I don't know why. So, like I said, I've watched a lot of videos. I watch a lot of people. When I see this card, I am like reminded of like Inabber, Fraser, who did an iceberg on Amberlynn Reid, and I feel that there's going to be potentially other people coming in again, very similar. That's not going to have the entire context to the situation. And it's just going to view what is in front of them and not get all of the backstory, is what it's kind of feeling here again. It's like we have some quick-witted people, they see a story, we want to talk about it, and now they aren't getting the entire story, like fans who have been following Amber for years at this point would understand. Financially, it's temperance reversed. So like financial things, there's going to be a lot of money, I think, flying around this situation. It's just what I see. There's a lot of money to be made. There's a lot of people that can talk about it. There's going to be new people coming in. There's going to be there's also going to be an imbalance when it comes to who's making the money. So in this case, when we look at it from the perspective of this big thing that's coming in for Amber, I think people will be shocked at the amount of views this video is going to get. I feel like there's going to be a response video of some sort to everything, and it's going to get a lot of money. People are going to view it. There's going to be a lot of people that react to it. Can I say this is going to be, like, good for people? No. Can I say, though, that having a different perspective is going to challenge people a little bit to maybe rethink things? Yeah, which is always good. We like seeing things from different perspectives, so it can help us frame our opinions in a frame of like differently, or even maybe reinforce opinions that we do have, because we just as the world is ever changing and evolving, we as people need to be continuing to change and evolve our thoughts, ideas, and thoughts and thought processes. So with the Temperance card here, I do see there's going to be, I think there's also going to be issues around money. I wouldn't doubt if there's going to be some striking of channels or copyright claims or copyright strikes going around again. I do believe that that's something that has happened in the past, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. But I believe that's another thing that could be happening again. Like, criticism is not going to be taken well. There's going to be people that don't like it. And I think that I might not just be within, like, from creator and reactor. It might be between reactor and reactor is what it's feeling as well. Like, this is going to get ugly. It really, really feels like. Okay, going into hopes and fears. Oh, so the hope and fear here is that this is going to be a long-term, this is going to be a long-standing thing that's going to not die down for months. That's why I'm thinking there's a lot of money to be made. There's a lot of people that are going to go after people. This is going to be a big thing for a few months. In like it feels like 2019 all over again. To be 100% honest, for Amber. Except this time it's going to be not just a few instant, it's not going to be like a few videos, it's going to be one video. It feels kind of similar to maybe like the Colleen Ballinger apology video, where this is going to create a lot of backlash. It's going to stick around for a while. People aren't going to let this go. There's going to be videos made. There's going to be retro reacts. This is something that kind of sticks with it. Okay, looking at things that we just aren't seeing right now. Four of Cups. Four of Cups reversed. Or obstacles. Huh. Oh, God. Okay. So what we don't see coming is I think there's someone coming in from the past again. There's going to be another person coming in. It's going to be re-engaging with everything going on. I'm not sure if this might be another ex of Amber's, if this is going to be just another person, if this is going to be people just coming out of the woodwork, maybe like old reaction channels coming back in. I wouldn't be shocked to see if there's like an old reaction channel that comes in, because like the old Amberlynn Reid drama's up and running again. Why not try and make something if this is what the content that we're going to try and get, like maybe like an old reaction channel that you haven't heard from in a while might come back and make a video on it. It wouldn't be shocked if that happens, or if one of Amber's exes or partners or like roommates or someone kind of steps forward again and starts talking again, that we won't see this kind of coming, is what I'm seeing. Because it's like, this is a golden goose, this is a golden opportunity, I might as well seize what's it right in front of me. So let's look at what we, okay, if we look at this pretty emotionally, logically, the outcome. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, I'm just gonna move this up so we can move these all down so we can move this down. Alrighty here. So, looking at what kind of is coming out of this, what's gonna come out of this, I believe, is Amberlynn's community is getting another shift. The audience is getting another shift in what's coming in. Oh God, this is gonna be... Oh boy. When I say this causes drama, it causes drama. A lot of drama, and not like a good type of drama, it feels like. There are gonna be individuals, I feel, that will make their channels really big off of it. I really see it. But I also see this as, this incident, whatever it is, it's going to be something that there's people returning from the past. I'm really thinking that there will be some people potentially returning from the past. This could be old exes, to be 100% honest. And that's if people kind of look at it from a very emotional perspective. Like, if people are gonna get caught up in everything, and then if there are people who think about it, it's like, oh, well, this is just Amber being Amber, like very logically, like this is why she's doing it, this, and this. It's going to be a missed opportunity for them to have maybe potentially made some money or coin in some way, shape, or form. But what I'm really seeing here is this is a moment of true transformation for, I think, not just the community around Amber, but like the community as a whole, around the whole of like girl world, is what I would say. It's an abrupt change when we see, I'm gonna try and grab the card and get it up to the camera, as I love this deck. But it's like complete renewal, abrupt change, total overhaul, over and out, breakup, new start, let it go, endings and beginnings. So, like I say, I think this incident is going to bring in a brand new audience to Amber, and I think it's going to push some people away to the breaking point. This moment feels definitive, with new people coming in, more content to be made, as well as just, oh gosh, it's just gonna be a freaking mess. It's just gonna be an effing mess, where people are just It's going to be creator against creator. It's going to be reaction versus content creator. It's just going to be a mess coming in. I'll pull on what we think this incident is, but I do want to just get maybe some clarifying cards here around this Seven of Swords, where someone's trying to be sneaky and get away with something. Whether this is the community at large, or this is even Amber herself. But, okay, so we have the tea leaves. So we have Sun, happiness and well-being. And we have Bear, danger, especially in money matters. So, like I said, this is going to reinvent, I think, not just the community, but probably Amber's channel as a whole. Where there's going to be the happy people, and then there's going to be the people who are just, like I said, this is going to be a mess when it comes to money. Like, there's drama sells, right? Drama sells. There's money to be made. There's a lot of money to be made in this situation. Okay, so I'm going to now look at the incident itself. And just, what is it? Is it a relationship? Is it an old thing coming in? Is this interview that we keep hearing about? I just have a feeling. I don't know. Alright. Just have this gut feeling this is just not going to end like people are expecting. There's so much drama. There's so much money to be made here. And I hate saying that. I really do, because it's like, if someone's behaving badly, like, they shouldn't profit off of behaving badly, right? Right? I'm not alone in that thought process. Okay, so what is this incident that we're kind of being told about here with Amber's channel? The Strength card, the Six of Wands, King of Coins. Okay. King of Wands, Page of Wands. Judgment reversed. Okay. So this is going to be a video of some sort, it feels like. And it's going to be something that's very public. So with the Judgment card here, indecisiveness, self-doubt, unwilling to learn, karmic lessons, negative self-talk. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, so what this really feels like, what is coming is, so we have someone who's kind of, it feels like someone's coming forward to tell their story. There's a King of Coins here, which is someone who's trying to be greedy, jealous, hasty. It's like, we're here to tell our story. I'm telling my story, but not out of the goodness of my heart, it feels like. That's what I'm feeling. I really wish it wasn't, but that's where I'm at. Someone's coming forward to tell their side of the story, to be brave, to show it off, but in reality, it's not, like, this isn't pure intention to tell their story. It's here to make money. It's here to tell a narrative or tell a story that probably isn't 100% true. Looking down here, then we also have, this is going to cause a lot of external judgment. So we have needing to step it up. We have the Page of Wands, which is like they're out of ideas or ideas forming. And then it's like, get things going. So this almost feels like it's a response video of some sort. It's like a response video. Someone's coming forward with impure intentions to tell something, to tell a story. I feel like maybe that's Amber. I know Amber's been, I think she's a Capricorn. So like the King of Coins could be just a greedy, possessive person. This could also be just, it's representative here of, it's even on the card, and I love it. But it can be Capricorn. I think that's Capricorn. So this could be someone who's Capricorn or just an earth sign in general. So someone who is an earth sign, which I believe Amber is. So I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm not saying this is anyone. I am just saying allegedly that could be something that is. It's just my opinion and what I'm seeing and what I'm kind of bringing into my head with my own thoughts and ideas of with my background in girl world, aka watching Amber, I can maybe see that being something. Not saying it's true, just my opinion. Just wanted to put that out there. Also here with the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Judgment, there's a lot coming here, it feels like, from outside influences, where it's like, I don't know where to move now. Judgment comes from the outside, but like here with the out of ideas, it's like we're skimming the bottom of the barrel here of what we're trying to do, from what we're trying to make content out of, essentially. So, what else we got here? 7 o'clock cups upright, so a lot of different ideas are floating around. The Devil. Oh, God. And then the 10 of Cups. Imbalance, broken discords, inauthentic relationships, false. Oh, gosh. Goodness gracious. So, also here in what is, like, what's leading to, like, what is this event all about? This is, from what I know about the interview, and I watched Mr. Snowflake's video called Victims of an Empath, episode 1. I will try and remember to link that video down below if you would like to watch it. Please go and do so. If you haven't already. But, like, we have negativity. We have the 7 of Cups, a lot of different options. 10 of Cups is, like, broken relationships. Like, it's, like, broken family. Oh, gosh. Here's the solar eclipse. Big changes are coming for Amber here. It feels like, or just with this video, like, here's the sun. It's like we're revealing of different things coming in. There's a spotlight being shined, and here's the 4 of Swords. Like, it's stagnation, exhaustion, passive, dormant abilities, ghosting, feeling restless, burned out. Oh gosh. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is that we're feeling the whole story coming through here, in that this feels like it's a reaction video, or like a callback video to things being said. There's a lot of judgment or like scrutinization of words that are kind of coming out, but like we didn't have a lot of options to begin with, because like we're kind of running out of content ideas, and in now like going in and diving deeper into this this callback or content, we're kind of revealing of different things that are coming forward. This is making it a giant change, and we're like shining a light on other places and other things that we might not have wanted to shine the light on. And then here with the 4 of Swords just being like a stagnant energy here, but for me, when I look at the 4 of Wands, just like in any way, it's like we're at a church, and here's the altar that we're kind of laying down on, and it feels like, okay, we're finally putting this thing to rest, and now the thing's coming right back up. So it's like we're redoing it's like we're rehashing up old stuff to kind of cover up new stuff that's been revealed of some way, shape, or form. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, but okay. I'm just gonna ask very point blank. I'm actually gonna grab the Shadow Love Tea Romance Oracle. So what I'm gonna do here, this is just for my personal thing. I may be wrong. You know what? I hope I'm wrong. I don't want to see this occur, and I don't. I'm not here. I don't want to see someone. I don't want to see people hurt. I really don't. I don't want to see old things being hashed up that best be laid dormant. But I am going to look at this video that's coming out from Mr. Snowflake. And maybe this video will go up sooner, but I plan on having this video up after Christmas. Maybe, depending on what's coming out, we're going to have to look at things. You know, maybe I'll post it earlier, but, alright. We're going to have a pile for Amber. We're going to have a pile for Casey. And then I'm going to grab over here from the tea leaf. I am going to grab 2 cards to represent the energy in between these two. Okay, so looking at Amber, we have lovesick. Intense sadness or frustrations that arrive from being unable to be loved, one physically or emotionally. Feels as if one can't move. I'm going to try and get that into focus a little bit. Okay, so that's the first one for her. And then we have calculating is the second one, which is does not believe in fate or destiny, believes in calculated risks, only makes necessary moves after deep consideration. Okay, so that's Amber. Let's look at Casey. We have taxing, demanding, high maintenance, holier than thou attitude, unrealistic expectations, bratty diva mentality, acts helpless. Very interesting. And then we have options, involved with others or open to the possibility of another situation. Keep options open before full-time commitment. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing over here for Casey. Do I think that they're coming in with full, pure intentions? Maybe not. I don't want to believe that, but that's what I'm kind of seeing here. I'm just going to pull. So we have the scales, which is keep your life in balance. Yeah, we're balancing things. And then claw. Be careful. Do not take risks. This is going to be something Amber, I think, is going to be weighing heavily. I believe the video's already been recorded from Mr. Snowflake with Casey. But, like, for Amber, like, this is going to be something that is risky to do a video on. But I think she's going to be, it's going to either come out or it's going to be done out of desperation because we don't have any other content to talk about. And we want to maybe get like that last moments of like December AdSense. So, and this might cause a big stir. So I'm going to just do, I know this video is already like 30 some minutes long. We're going to do one more thing, and that is just going to look at, oh gosh, I want to just look at how actually, you know what, we're just going to do this. We're going to pull one card from the tea leaf as like as a lasting reminder for the audience here who is watching this video and who will be interacting with Amber's content. And that is Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. We have shit coming towards us. We're going to have false narratives, I believe, thrown at us. Be discerning. Have eagle eyes. Look at things critically. Look at things very sharply. Don't take everything at its first glance, is what I'm really feeling here for it. So that's kind of like my parting things here. Thank you guys so much for watching the video up until this point. If you liked this video, please hit the like button down below. If you guys have any comments, concerns, or even just like things that you like recognize or things maybe I just missed, please put them in the comments down below. I would love to read them and I'll probably actually comment back. So if you want to just interact that way. Otherwise, if you liked this type of content, I will link the other Amber and Foodie Beauty videos or Glitter and Lasers if any of those people interest you. And otherwise, please hit the subscribe button. I have a ton of content that goes around people on YouTube, TikTok, pop culture, true crime, horoscopes, and a bunch of other things. So if that interests you, there's an awesome subscribe button. Otherwise, I really want to thank you guys so very much for watching, and I can't and hope that wherever you are, you have a great rest of it, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and bye!